He didn't move, not when the others gathered, not when the baby cried. Punch just sat there, quietly watching, because in that tiny, fragile sound, he heard something no one else did, something he had been missing his entire life. A mother. The morning felt different. There was a soft tension in the air, something unspoken, something new. The group had gathered closer than usual, their movements slower, more careful. And at the center of it all was a newborn, tiny, weak, vulnerable. Its small hands trembled as it tried to hold onto the world it had just entered. The others watched with curiosity. Some approached, some kept their distance, but Punch didn't move at all. He sat a few steps away, his eyes locked on the baby. Not curious, not excited, just still, as if he wasn't just seeing the baby, but feeling something much deeper. There are moments in life that don't belong to memory, but to absence. And for Punch, this was one of them. He didn't remember being held like that. He didn't remember warmth surrounding him. He didn't remember safety, because he never had it. From the very beginning, Punch had learned what it meant to exist without a mother. No gentle touch, no quiet comfort, no soft presence in the dark. Just silence and survival. But this baby had everything Punch never did. A mother who stayed close, a mother who noticed every movement, a mother who pulled the tiny body closer. Every time it drifted too far, every small cry was answered, every movement noticed, every moment protected. Punch's eyes followed every detail, the way the mother adjusted herself to keep the baby warm, the way her hands moved without hesitation, the way the baby leaned into her as if it already knew this was safety, this was home. Punch leaned forward slightly, not enough for anyone to notice, but enough to be closer. His eyes softened. There was no jealousy, no anger, just something quiet. A question. What does it feel like to be held like that? What does it feel like to belong to someone? He didn't make a sound, but if you watched closely, you could feel it, that silent weight, pressing on his chest. The baby moved again, letting out a soft cry. Immediately, the mother responded. She pulled it closer, held it tighter, lowered her head protectively. It was natural, effortless, and Punch watched every second. He tilted his head slightly, as if trying to understand, as if trying to learn something he had never experienced. There was a time when Punch cried too, not loudly, not for long, because he learned quickly that no one would come, no arms would reach for him, no warmth would surround him. So the cries stopped, not because he didn't need it, but because he understood. It wasn't coming. And now, watching this baby receive everything he never had, he didn't cry, he just watched. At one moment, the baby turned its head slightly, just enough to look in Punch's direction. Their eyes met for a brief second, and something changed. Punch didn't move, but his expression softened even more, almost hopeful, as if in that tiny connection, he felt something he had been missing. Not a mother's hug, but something close, something real, something warm. If Punch could speak, what would he say? Would he ask for a hug? Would he ask what it feels like to be protected? Or would he stay silent, the way he always has, because some feelings are too deep for words, and some wishes are too fragile to even form. Slowly, very slowly, Punch moved closer. Not suddenly, not in a way that would disturb anyone. Just a small step, then another, until he was just a little bit nearer than before. Close enough to feel the warmth. Close enough to be part of the moment, even if only as an observer. No one pushed him away. No one reacted. And for the first time in a long time, Punch stayed close. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to. He sat there quietly, watching the baby rest against its mother. And something inside him felt a little less empty. Maybe he would never know what it feels like to have a mother from the beginning. Maybe that moment had already passed. But not everything was gone, because connection doesn't always come the way we expect. Sometimes it comes later, in quieter ways, in softer moments, in a shared look, in a small step closer, in silent understanding. As the day slowly moved forward, the group settled into calm. The baby slept peacefully, the mother stayed close, and Punch remained there, still, quiet, watching, but no longer from a distance, not completely alone anymore, because even without a mother's hug, he had found something, a moment, a feeling, connection, and sometimes that's where healing begins.